Hi, I'm Hugo.
I'm Stacy.
You can reach us at hugoandstacy.dance. Please check out our shop online. If you input the coupon code
CW19, you'll get 20% off any one of our digital downloads.
Great. So today had a lot more to do with
CW stand for?
Camp Westie. You guys are cool. You're so cool.
Yep. So this was our first workshop here at Camp Westie 2019. And we focused on communication. Listening was a lot of the most important things. What today's concept was what we call lights. Now that's kind of a system that we use to categorize movement. So it's easy for you to see the modes or the vibes that your partner is in. Your goal is to match that vibe as they're doing it. But there's also some communication along the way. We threw some nuggets about texture. Let's walk through some of the things that we did and we'll implement those.
So the very first thing was the lights. Green light we identified as just regular time, our regular walk, triple step. Easy stuff. From there we went into yellow light, which we broke down as half time. Remember, half time is deceiving because it actually means double the amount of counts within your walks. We did it as slowly, quick, slowly, quick, slowly. Or if we do that with counts, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So longest patterns of your life. From there we did red light.
Red light was like the jam section. Even though the red light basically means don't move in geography. Wherever I say red light, you're going to stop right there and jam. We used a really basic tool so it's easy for you to apply everywhere, which was the collections. We talked a little bit about making sure, first of all, that your feet are turned out. So I'm going to step to the side and then collect my foot, all right? See how it creates a V facing you right now. So you don't want to close in the V and make it in the back. So you don't want the P stance. You want to open it up, but it is a little bit more closed in the leg line. So we go and collect, and collect, and collect, and collect. It has like this ricochet-like action where the knee goes boom, 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 boom. So it pops right off into it. One of the things we talked about with that as well was making sure that the implementation of it was the anchor of today. But followers, I also kind of want to give you an extra nugget. In case you're doing this jam and he pulls you forward, and you're still trying to hit the thing that you're hitting, don't stop doing the step collects.
Just mobilize it.
Just mobilize it. So watch this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's say I started right, okay? And I'm like, you know what? I'm here in this 5. I'm going to go 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. But now, I'm going to keep going, but the follower still hears something continuing, so she's going to go,
the party's not over yet.
Yes, and so what you should learn, especially when it comes to tools, is always learn the stationary version and the mobilized version. So no matter what happens in the pattern work, you are free to do it anywhere. Some of the things that we tend to see, especially from followers, is when the leader applies that new lead, they're like, okay, fine, I'll just follow. You know, I want it to feel like you don't get taken out of your mode when you're following. You should be able to mobilize all of your stylings.
From there we started to talk more about communication. So as we went from our green light into our yellow light, we added the moon man effect, which is where we incorporated the texture. And as we're picking up our leg or as we're moving our body, I'm toning my whole body, feeling like I'm pushing through the water or the peanut butter. It gives us more of a full look rather than just dancing slowly, but more kind of like a robot. Yes, this actually makes dancing halftime really hard because you literally just have to hold the movement rather than fill it with something extra.
Don't dance slower, dance fuller. Okay? And that has to do with like whether you're using your body movement or you're using the leg. We briefly said this word about texture that I mentioned at the beginning. And that's that idea about that peanut butter, the imagery that you are using, the tone that you're creating to get from point A to point B. From there, we just use that in everywhere, but we use this drill first by letting one person go and the other person go. Leaders, I personally love it when the follower goes, mainly because I still get to lead, but I become really aware about how she wants to follow the pattern that I'm doing. So we're going to try this. Do you want to put on music to try? Okay. So, are you ready?
Sorry.
Are you ready behind the camera?
Yes!
I'm saying it, right? Green light and red light and green light. You see how he waited to make that adjustment there? Yellow light Sorry, let's do this. Can't go green light in our halftime section. Remember in your halftime sections that we identified what the pulse was that showed you when it went to the other side. So remember in a normal song, your pulse is going to happen on the even beats. But when it switches into the halftime section, it's going to flip over to the 3s and 7s. 2. You can hear that pulse. Should flip in a second.
If I were to count this as 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, or you could just say slowly, slowly, quick, quick, slowly, quick, quick, slowly, 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 quick, quick. And if you hear these words, if you wanted to go regular time there for a second, don't be afraid to go regular time if you're hearing something that makes you feel that way. The goal of this is for you to feel free to use any color in any place that you're hearing.
Remember, whoever speaks first, whether we're practicing verbally speaking it or just communicating it with our body, gets to set the tone for that vibe.
Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, what I want to do though while you guys are sitting down is I am going to put on a piece of a song one more time and do